Evangelism, everyone, everywhere. This afternoon, we have a form of evangelism our church has always done, because we realize that the gospel is communicated in many and varied ways. One of the best ways of communicating the gospel, and definitely the best time to communicate the gospel, is when one is young. And today we have the head teacher of our school, which is where we do education and evangelism, which I am told is one. Isn't that right? The work of education and the work of redemption are one. Head teacher Gina Abekwe, please come and join us and tell us about the evangelism you're doing in your school.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Pastor. Happy Sabbath. It's an absolute pleasure to be here today, and I want to extend sincere gratitude to you, Pastor, because when we are having to evangelize, we often forget our little ones. Where best to start evangelism than from the children when they're very young? There is so much in this world to draw our children away from God. So when we have an Adventist school, a school that's held together by highly qualified, dedicated staff who are Christians, staff who are Christ-like, who your children can sit at their feet and learn about Christ, then we're giving our children the foundation, the starting that they deserve. I want to say that Highland House is your school. I'm asking if there are any other Highland House students out there, present ones, past ones, parents, friends of Highland House. Give us a wave, please. Fantastic, good to see you. And as Pastor said, Highland House grew up in Walthamstow, and although we might have moved to the Holcombe Road site, we will always be your school. I've brought with me today one of our students, Maya. Come forward. A lot of the times, it's all very well hearing from me, but she has a little bit of something she'd like to say to you, to tell you about why she values her Christian education at Highland House School.
Happy Sabbath. My name is Maya Pineda, and I'm in Year 5, and I come from Highland House Seventh-day Adventist School. And what makes Highland House special to me is everybody there, including the teachers and all the staff and students, have their own special connection with God. And every morning in the playground, we come together and line up and we say our values. Through Jesus, I can show love, joy, kindness, perseverance, self-control. And today I will be an independent inquirer, a creative thinker, a reflective learner, an effective participator, a self-manager, and a team worker.
Amen. Amen.
Say it with me.
Yes, maybe I can join you.
I'm going to say it a second time and you can all join in.
Okay, should we do it together? What we ask them to do is to raise their left hand. Perhaps you could do it with us, please. Your right hand is your pointer.
Today I will be an independent...
Let's start together. They'll say it after you.
Today I will be an independent inquirer, a creative...
Wait for them. You're going to say it after her. Today I am going to be... You tell us the rest.
A creative thinker.
A creative thinker.
A reflective learner.
A reflective learner.
An effective participator.
An effective participator.
A self-manager.
A self-manager.
And a team worker.
And a team worker. Wonderful. Okay. There's a bit more. Now you're going to raise your other hand. Now this is the school motto. And in order to come up with it, we asked the students themselves, what should be Highland House's school motto? And this is what they came up with. And you're going to repeat after her. So you, go ahead. I'll do it. You do it.
Through Jesus, I can show love, joy, kindness, perseverance, and self-control.
Because we believe that in order to be able to show it to somebody else, someone needs to have taught it to you. You needed to have practiced it, digested it, and therefore show it to somebody else.
And when I first came to Highland House, I was really scared, and I didn't think it would take a long time to make friends. But on the first day, I actually made lots of friends, and I was shy. But now I'm not shy to speak to anyone or the teachers.
Absolutely. Amen. Thank you very much, Maya. One of the things Maya actually said when she first started with us was, Mrs. Abokwe, I'm so happy to be at Highland House because where I was before, I couldn't express my love for Jesus openly. It was very difficult in my last school, but in this school, I can freely express my love for Jesus. And you know, that's what you want for your children. I want to let you know that at Highland House, we're dedicated to leading our children to the feet of Christ and preparing them for the future to come. Thank you.